Welcome, Cancer, to Spiritual Rebirth Tarot of my channel. This is Madelyn. So glad that you could come for this reading for October 4 through 10. For the week of October 4 through 10, we'll be looking at the zodiac sign of Cancer. And this is a general reading, so some will resonate with you, some won't. If it doesn't, take a look at maybe one of your other moon, rising, Venus in the other parts of your chart. And so please comment and share below anything that does resonate with you, anything you'd like to say. It's so helpful for all of us to get a good feeling about how things are. And please also like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification button so you can get more videos that are coming out every week. And so let's start with asking for divine wisdom. And the cards that we have today are the Wild Unknown Spirit Animal deck. And I really love this deck here. And you see the crows on the bottom there. I really enjoy this deck because it really has a lot of insight and direction. So we're going to do a 2-card spread, the path for the week and the obstacle that you'll face. So there's 2 parts to this, the path and the obstacle. Okay, so you like to put some Reiki energy into the cards. Helps to direct the reading. Okay, so the first card is the zebra. And the second is the firefly. So the path is zebra and the obstacle is the firefly. And underneath is the otter. So I think I've had the otter before for an underneath card. For the subconscious, what your, inner self is trying to tell you for this week. So, it's saying to play and have fun, have a good time. And otter really brings out that sense of wonder and beauty. And Cancer as a water sign, I think you can be looking for, and this is my Venus, so, love those Cancers. Anyway, the otter comes out to play, and it brings with a lot of watery energy, a lot of fun, a lot of emotion. It makes you laugh. I think I was telling the other people, go watch some videos on otters and give yourself a chance to laugh this week. That's kind of what your inner self is asking you to do. Okay, so let's take a look at the zebra. Now, the zebra is the path that we're taking. And the first thing that I kind of notice on this is the black and white lines and how, talking about a path. And so it's kind of almost like a maze. And so, sometimes we feel like we're walking through a maze during the week. There may be some times where, the path is a little unclear. You're like, man, this is like a perfect October week because it's like going to the maze, the corn maze, and not knowing exactly which direction to go to get there, and then having the little scares all the time. In the very center, he has a triangular rainbow. And so kind of like it has the same shape as that, I believe that's the earth sign. And it has the, kind of the same shape as his sign, that pyramid type structure. So it's a pyramid rainbow. And so, kind of looking at the mystery, the wonder, and the promise of those ancient times. of those old times of the pyramids. And so often we wonder, you know, how the pyramids were made, where they actually came from, you know, were there aliens on Earth that helped make them, or were humans actually more advanced than we would have imagined, and able to create those kinds of things. And so as you're walking your path this week, you might be kind of amazed, wondering how these things are actually all going to happen for you this week, and yet it all comes together. So that's what the zebra energy is saying to you for your path. And so as we look at the obstacle that we'll be facing, the firefly, I think with the firefly, the difficult thing with the firefly is that it just looks like a beetle during the day. And it's just this little beetle going around doing its business. And one of the most prolific creatures on the planet are the species and varieties of beetle. It's just insane and immense, the number of different kinds of beetle there are. So here's one more kind of beetle walking around. And then at night, it's this beautiful glowing creature that's moving along. And so I think the obstacle for you is going to be not recognizing what you're really looking for. So I think that's the whole message here is, you know, it's kind of like your path is a maze. You're going to be amazed by the path, and you're going to be amazed by this simple little beetle that actually becomes this great creature. So I think that your path and your obstacle are both going to be related to a very unusual and exciting path this week. And remember that during all of that, to play and have fun as much as possible. Really bring out that when you think of like family fun, you're thinking of maybe like the earth chakras and the base chakras. And then when you're thinking in relationships, the sacral. And then when you're thinking of like laughing and joy, you're using your throat chakra and your heart chakra for laughter and joy. So really it's this whole rainbow effect, you know, like we have here in the rainbow in his forehead. That whole rainbow effect of all the different chakras coming into play this week. So let's look at some of the tarot for each of these cards. So let's take a look at the zebra, the tarot. These particular tarot cards are a Native American deck. So one thing I like to do is put some Reiki energy into the deck. It helps to direct the reading. All right, so let's mix these up and take a look. Okay. Okay, so first of all, the zebra. So why is the zebra here? Okay, the Warrior of Shields, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So that kind of slow, monotonous, straightforward knight. And the Sun and the Warrior of Blades, which is the Knight of Swords. So we're looking at two knights surrounding the sun. So let's get some cards for the Firefly, and then we'll take a look here. Okay. Okay, the first one is the sled, which is the Chariot, number 7. The other number we have is a 10 so far, which are both really great numbers. So 7 and then 6 and then 4. So the 6, which is the contentment, which is the 6 of cups or the 6 of vessels, and the 4 of pentacles, the 4 of shields, which is silence. So sled, contentment, and silence. Okay, so let's take a look here with the zebra energy first. So I'm kind of drawn to the fact that there are 2 knights. So 2 potentially young male energies or masculine energies. So I mean, I tend to be more of a divine masculine in a lot of ways in a lot of the readings, but yet I'm, you know, obviously a female. So you can tend toward the masculine or the feminine as by any gender. It can be any kind of gender. So that's not in the tarot. So we're looking at a masculine energy of the pentacles and the blades. So it's kind of like this young mixture of the mind and the body. So it's kind of missing the heart. So we have the pentacles are kind of like the base chakra, and the blades are kind of like the head, you know. So it's like the base and the head. Oh, we're kind of missing is the heart, and so the heart is the sun. And so it's interesting to me that there's a maze appearance to this sun, kind of like we were talking about the path this week being like a maze. And so the heart of the matter is going to be somewhat complicated. And really, in order to just break it down and make it as simple as possible, you need to become the little child, the otter. Enjoy the moments, even in that crazy maze that you're going through. And so then if we look at the firefly energy, the sled, contentment, and silence. So it's a counting down, 7, 6, 4. And in the countdown that's happening, you know, the person's, they're ready to go. They don't quite know where they're going to go, you know, but they're kind of looking all directions. Where should we go? You know, you're all ready with nowhere to go. They've been on a long journey. They're coming to a point where they're ready to rest, but they're also having a lot of fun. And this person is kind of at the end of their journey in a state of rest. I think the one thing that's really jumping out at me is this card is a water card. So it's the 6 of Cups, and yet I don't see any water in the picture. So it's supposed to be 3 children on a pony in the desert under the sun. And the one thing that they probably need is water. From looking at this, they've got a shadow. They probably are thinking they're seeing mirages, not believing what they see, kind of like with the firefly. You can't believe that this little beetle is actually this beautiful firefly. You know, not believing what they see, needing the one thing that the card is supposed to be, you know. And so it's kind of interesting that you know, the typical 6 of Cups is those 2 little children, you know, playing with the 6 cups in that beautiful field. And so in this case, they're having a lot of fun. They're out on a pony riding around, but they're not swayed by a little discomfort, a little unease, and a little confusion. And so I think that is some of the obstacles that you'll be facing is not knowing which way to go, you know, not being clear on the direction, having to face some obstacles, but if you become a child, you're going to enjoy it, and just maybe having a little more alone time than you really want. So, okay, so these are the, there are two zodiac signs here. The sun is Leo and the sled is you, Cancer. It's and then there's Pui-Mun, and then the otter. We can take a look. So in the extended, let's take a look at these different zodiac signs, see what's going on. Take a look at the otter, see what the tarot has to say, some advice from your higher self and those things. So thank you so much for coming, Cancer, today to this reading. Please, again, you know, comment, subscribe, like, and share if anything resonated. You know, share with someone else, another person that has Cancer in their chart. And also, if you'd like to learn more, come on over to the extended. It's in a link below for you. So I'll see you over at the extended.